page with AI powered solutions and how I do this for who needs this. And this is the 3P area like this. And there's a video explaining about this. And FAQ and the CTA section. So I stop share first. I go back to my can see my PowerPoint or no?
No, not yet.
Okay. Okay. Now, okay, yeah. Okay.
Okay, Ken.
This is the hero section. If you see that up there, you have to capture attention on 5 seconds and what you offer to make the client life better. In just 1 to 2 sentences, they can grasp the idea before they need to go down. You interest them from the first hero section, then they want to see further that, this part should explain, like, you already found a solution, like buying home should be exciting, not stressful. That means people who feel stressful, they will stop. So this is how you grab the attention on top. And you will also have a CTA, that means contact us or book a call with us, free consultation given, something like that, below the title. So they will have what do you offer in the title and what does it make client life better and how do they get it. All this is in one sentences and it should be philosophical that connects emotionally also. Okay. This is where the story begins. Hook the visitor, invite the visitor into the journey in this section, the top section. Okay. And number 2 is the 3P part of the 3P section is promise. So number 1 is to show empathy and alignment with your client problem. You already know your target market, your client avatar, and you also know what are their pain points and obstacles they are facing. So in this section, you have to hook them with, speak to your client that has got the frustration and desires, and you would counter this with a solution to their pain points in this section after the hero. Use questions that make them note yes when they keep reading, because they see you that you are freeing them from their problem. So they will read and say, wow, okay, this is what I'm looking for. Tired of wasting money on ads that doesn't convert, like this. Then you answer what you do for them. This is how the promise section should be. Okay, focus on the deep pain points and not just surface problem. This promise section connects your brand to the client story, then the emotional hook, addressing the pain points and obstacles faced by the client as solution. So this one comes as a second part in the website. Then you go to the second part of the 3P, that is number 2 is a proof section. This builds trust and authority. This is where you put your personal story, testimonial, client wins, case studies, show empathy to mention your own journey briefly, include trust markers like logos of your clientele, certification, maybe you put up your PR article, your awards, use some videos or photo proof when possible, like I did some gallery, giving a talk, receiving award. This is all gives that credible. This is where your brand story lives, your credibility and transformation and proof takes over here in the third part. Okay, now out of the 7, now we are going to the 4th part. which is plan action that make for them, for customers, easy to work with you. That means remove all the confusion that they have and show clarity and show simplicity. That means you have a solution for them in 3 steps. Okay, you can book a call, you get your strategy, and watch your brand grow. If this is kit kind of services, but if you are talking about your product, you can say it as watch your product grow. So this is how you give 3 steps solution in the 4th step, and you can also add a guarantee towards the end to show that to reduce risk if they engage you. Okay, this section should show them clarity and how you will guide them to be successful. Okay, next we go to CTA. Tell them exactly what to do next. Explain that you always have a primary CTA, book a call, of course, and use consistent CTA across the top, across the side, top, middle, bottom. When you have a button, you are saying the same thing to book a call. Okay, if you say that WhatsApp us, so it's always all the 3, don't confuse them. Just put WhatsApp us in the middle and towards the end. CTA is something that should stand out. That means in terms of color, maybe high contrast or boxed up. Without a clear CTA, do not persuade visitors. You do not persuade visitors to act on it. Okay, only clarity will convert them. Okay. Now, additional features are there. It is, I would say, cannot be missed. It's also essential. FOMO section is like, you can craft something like you create urgency and emphasize what's at stake. If you miss it now, okay, if you don't take action now, every month you wait, you are losing a client online, something like this. This should give them, probe them or prompt them to take action. So this one can come somewhere before the CTA, you have an action. So like mine, I showed you just now towards the end, I'm saying, let's build something big together. Act fast, something like that. Footer is something that not so important, but it can be there about your contact, your office address, if you want to, a blog, privacy policy, something that is not important, but it is just giving you some kind of, it looks some kind of busyness to your website. Okay, it looks like you are there, you are here, you are in YouTube channel. Okay. Alaric has shown us how to do a simple ways of doing SEO ranking. Of course, if you want to pay, you can pay. It can cost you about 2,000. But this one, if you do it in a simpler way, somehow you already put yourself in Google page on a higher ranking. I will play this for you. I stop share this and I'm going to Alaric's Podia to show you. Okay, let's see this video, how he's doing it.
Okay, so this is how you rank your name on Google, right? So first, you have to make sure that the name you rank is easy to SEO. So for example, if my name is John Tan and there are many John Tans in the world, I will make my name longer. So for example, I will either put a middle name, example, John Thomas Tan, or add in initials, example, if my name is Alaric Ong Zhihen, I'll put my name as Alaric Ong ZH. Or put a nickname, example, Alaric Electric Ong or Alaric Moses Ong, right? Because my name Alaric Ong is unique enough, I will stick to Alaric Ong as my keyword. Okay, so once you've decided on your keyword, make sure all your social media uses the same keyword. Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, LinkedIn, Blogger, everything. Okay, so after like let's say your name is Elric Moses Ong, Elric O Moses Ong, Elric Moses Ong. When you keep repeating it, Elric Moses Ong, Elric Moses Ong, Elric O Moses Ong, after a while Google tracks that and that. Okay, so this Facebook it belongs to Elric Moses Ong. Okay, this one belongs to Elric Ong. Okay, now so this is how you you SEO stands for search engine optimization. This is how you rank your name on Google for blogger. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is to edit your label. So first let's say you got no post yet, right? First you create a new post. Okay. Okay. When you create your post, you press new, and when you create the post, the title of your post, you put your name. So let's say my name is Elric Ong. Okay. Now, step one is you change the labels. Okay. This is how you do the labels. So I'll put the labels as Elric Ong, Ong Elric, Elric, and Ong. Okay. Or let's say my name is Elric Moses Ong. Okay. So I'll put Elric Moses Ong, Elric Moses, Elric I'll put Elric Ong, Moses Ong, Elric. I'll put Ong Elric. I'll come up as many permutations as I can for my keyword as my label. Okay, then I'll press done. So step one is to your labels. Okay. So this one you must come up with different permutations. Okay, now step two is to rename your images. So for example, if let's say I want to upload the image like okay, let me give an example. So let's say I want to upload an image called okay, let's say I have an image over here. Okay, so I don't want my image to be like DSC. Okay, like sometimes your image can be like DSC 5612 something, right? So I will rename my images so that I make sure that my keyword is inside my image. So I'll put Elric Ong wearing a white t-shirt and grey blazer, something like that. Okay, so I just want to make sure that my keyword keep going there. Elric Ong, Elric Ong, Elric Ong. So I'll save that as my keyword. Make sense? Okay. So step two is you rename your images that you want to upload. Step two is to rename the images that you want to upload. Okay. Now then so after I'll paste my image over there. Okay, so let's say I want to insert the image. Okay, Blogger, right, is super simple to use, right? Okay, never mind. So first I show you how to do this first. Okay. So I go to desktop. I will upload the image that all has my name on. Okay, so let's say I upload this image. Okay. Okay, I'll click this, I'll press add selected. Okay, now then once you get the image, right, this is what you need to do. You need to edit your title text and your alternate text. Okay, so edit your title text. So you click on properties, you see title text and alternate text. Okay. Okay, and this one click on properties, edit alternate text. Okay, now so basically, so this one I'll put Elric Ong wearing white t-shirt with with grey blazer, and then I'll press properties again. I'll edit the alternate text to Elric Ong smiling, something like that. Okay, and I press OK. So I'll just keep making sure that every image I do has Elric Ong, Elric Ong, Elric Ong, Elric Ong, Elric Ong. Now, if I rinse and repeat this and I do for all my images, I do like 15 different images or 20 different images, after a while, Google will start noticing, hey, this whole website keep having the keyword Elric Ong, Elric Ong, Elric Ong. It must be about Elric Ong. Okay. Example. Okay. Now, so I'm going to show you what's a title text and what's an alternate text. Okay. Title text, right, is basically sometimes when the web page doesn't look fast enough, and instead of having a picture, right, it will have a words here that says Elric Ong with Aaron Sansoni, something like that. Okay, so that's called title text. Okay, alternate text means when I hover over the mouse, I'll see Elric Ong with Aaron Sansoni, something like that. Okay, or if I hover over, I'll see Elric Ong with Minister Ng Chee Meng. If I hover over, I'll see Elric Ong with Richard Tan, something like that. So this is the alternate text. This is the alternate text. Okay, this is the alternate text. And then this one, like when the image doesn't load